Welcome, everyone, to today's meditation session. We'll explore techniques for mental health and anxiety relief. Let's start by focusing on our breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your body.
As you breathe, slowly move your awareness to different parts of your body. Notice any tension, and with each exhale, release it. This is excellent for grounding and bringing you into the present moment.
Now, let's move on to compassion meditation. Begin by cultivating compassion for yourself. Acknowledge your struggles without judgment.
Gradually expand this compassion outward to loved ones, strangers, and even those you find difficult. This reduces self-criticism and fosters a sense of connection with others.
Next, we'll try a visualization technique. Imagine yourself on a peaceful beach. Feel the rhythm of the ocean waves.
Inhale deeply, imagining the expansive ocean filling your lungs. Exhale slowly, releasing tension like the receding tide. This is incredibly calming and promotes a sense of spaciousness.
For our next meditation, let's use calming nature sounds. I'll play sounds of gentle rain. Allow these sounds to gently shift your focus away from anxious thoughts.
Focus on the soothing auditory experience of the rain. This distraction technique promotes relaxation and can help ease anxiety.
Now let's combine gentle stretches with deep, conscious breathing. As you move, pay close attention to the sensations in your body.
This connects your mind and body, releasing physical tension, often linked to anxiety. Remember to breathe deeply and gently throughout the stretches.
Let's move on to gratitude. Visualize a garden where you plant seeds of gratitude for even the smallest things in your life.
Nurture these seeds with loving kindness, watching them grow and bloom. This cultivates positive emotions and shifts your focus from negativity.
Finally, let's create a safe place meditation. Create a vivid mental image of a safe and comforting place. Focus on the sensory details, sights, sounds, smells, textures.
Return to this place whenever you feel overwhelmed by distressing memories or triggers. This helps develop coping mechanisms and a sense of safety and security.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, these meditation techniques are tools you can use anytime to manage anxiety and improve your mental well-being.
Keep practicing and be patient with yourself. The benefits of meditation accumulate over time. Until next time, take care and be well.
Welcome, everyone, to this guided meditation designed to ease anxiety and promote a sense of inner peace. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, and gently close your eyes if that feels right for you.
Let's begin by acknowledging that it's okay to feel anxious. Many of us experience anxiety from time to time, and there's no shame in it. This meditation is a tool to help you navigate those feelings with greater ease.
We'll start with a practice for acknowledging intrusive thoughts. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing in the sky. Notice them as they arise, without judgment. Acknowledge their presence, but remember they do not define you.
Observe these thought clouds. Are they dark and stormy, or light and fluffy? Just watch them drift by. When you find yourself getting caught up in a thought, gently redirect your attention back to your breath.
Now, let's move to a visualization exercise focused on self-compassion. Imagine a recent social interaction that may have triggered some anxiety. Instead of judging yourself, try to observe the situation from a detached, compassionate perspective.
Acknowledge any anxieties that arise, but meet them with understanding and encouragement. Tell yourself, it's okay to feel this way. I'm doing my best. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend in a similar situation.
For those moments when panic feels overwhelming, we'll practice a grounding technique. This will help bring you back to the present moment. We call it the 5-4-3-2-1 exercise.
First, focus intensely on 5 things you can see around you. Really notice the details, the colors, the shapes, the textures. Next, identify 4 things you can physically touch.
What do they feel like? Is it soft, hard, smooth, rough? Then, bring your attention to 3 things you can hear. What are the sounds in your environment? Are they near or far? High or low?
Now, notice 2 things you can smell. What scents are present in the air? Finally, bring to mind one thing you can taste, or simply focus on the sensation in your mouth.
Continue to breathe deeply and gently. Remember, both these techniques, observing thoughts and the 5-4-3-2-1 method, are tools you can use at any time, in any place.
Experiment with both and find what resonates most with you. Start with shorter meditations, perhaps just 5 to 10 minutes, and gradually increase the duration as...
Welcome, friends, to a journey inward. Today, we'll explore the art of embracing discomfort, recognizing the transient nature of feelings, and nurturing self-compassion.
Let's begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Allow your eyes to gently close or soften your gaze. Feel the support beneath you, grounding you in this present moment. And now, let's tune into the soothing sounds of rain.
Sound of gentle rain fades in and plays for 15 seconds, then fades slightly to background. Notice the sound of the rain without needing to analyze it. Simply observe and let it wash over you, connecting you to the vastness of nature.
Now, let's bring our awareness to the breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest or abdomen with each inhale and exhale. There's no need to change anything. Simply observe the natural rhythm of your breath.
As you breathe, you might notice feelings of discomfort, anxiety, or restlessness arising. That's perfectly okay. Acknowledge these feelings without judgment. Remind yourself, this is temporary. It will pass.
Let's infuse this moment with self-compassion. If you're feeling anxious, place a hand on your heart and whisper to yourself, "May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am."
Perhaps negative self-talk arises. Gently counter it with supportive words. Instead of "I can't handle this," try "I am strong and I can navigate this moment."
Now, imagine a personal sanctuary within your mind, a place of peace, tranquility, and safety. It could be a beach, a forest, a mountaintop, or any place that brings you comfort.
Visualize this place in vivid detail. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? Feel the peace and serenity washing over you. Know that you can retreat to this sanctuary anytime you need solace.
If feelings of stagnation or low energy arise, let's gently introduce movement. Perhaps a gentle rocking from side to side or a slow stretch. Connect with your body and the sensations within it.
As you move, breathe deeply, allowing fresh energy to flow through you. Experience the present moment sensations without judgment.
Now, let's address intrusive thoughts. When they arise, acknowledge them without engaging. Picture them as clouds passing in the sky. Simply observe them and let them float on by.
Extend loving kindness toward yourself and others. Repeat silently, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. May all beings be happy." Welcome, friends, to a space of quiet reflection. Today, we invite you to join us on a journey of embracing the present moment, fostering a sense of resilience that will empower you to navigate life's challenges with grace and understanding.
It's so easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past, isn't it? But what if we could find peace right here, right now? What if we could learn to accept this moment exactly as it is, without needing to control what comes next?
That's precisely what we'll explore today. We'll focus on cultivating kindness and understanding towards ourselves, gently guiding our attention to the here and now.
Let's start by taking a deep, cleansing breath. Inhale slowly, filling your lungs completely, and exhale with a gentle sigh, releasing any tension you might be holding.
As you breathe, notice the sensations in your body. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, the gentle expansion of your belly. Allow yourself to be fully present with these physical sensations. This is your anchor in the present moment.
Now, observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Imagine them as clouds passing in the sky. Simply acknowledge their presence and let them drift by without getting carried away by their stories.
Perhaps you're feeling anxious, worried, or uncertain. That's perfectly okay. These feelings are a part of the human experience. The key is not to resist them, but to observe them with curiosity and compassion.
Now, let's try something different. Find a small object nearby, a worry stone, a smooth pebble, or even a pen. Hold it in your hand and focus all your attention on its texture, its weight, its shape.
Feel the coolness of the stone against your skin, the subtle imperfections in its surface. Allow this tactile sensation to ground you, to bring you back to the present moment whenever your mind starts to wander.
Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about learning to navigate them with grace and self-compassion. It's about accepting the present moment, even when it's uncomfortable, and trusting in your ability to handle whatever comes your way.
As you go about your day, remember this feeling of groundedness and acceptance. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reconnect with your senses. You are stronger than you think, and you have everything you need within you to face whatever life throws your way.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of embracing the present. May you find peace, strength, and resilience in every moment.
Welcome, everyone, to today's meditation. We'll explore several techniques to navigate difficult emotions and cultivate inner peace. Let's start by acknowledging the validity of our worries. It's okay to feel anxious. It's part of being human.
Exactly. And today, we're not going to fight those feelings, but rather learn to befriend them. We'll begin with a practice tailored to address specific anxiety triggers.
Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and bring to mind a specific situation that usually triggers your anxiety. Now, instead of getting swept away by the fear, let's gently reframe the negative thoughts associated with it. Imagine yourself handling this situation with calm confidence and self-efficacy. Visualize success.
Repeat after me. I am capable. I am strong. I can handle this challenge. Feel the truth in those words resonating within you. Now, let's move on to cultivating self-compassion.
Let's extend feelings of loving kindness and acceptance towards ourselves. Place a hand over your heart and repeat these phrases silently or aloud. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be at ease.
Now, extend those same wishes to someone you love. May they be filled with loving kindness. May they be safe. May they be healthy. May they be at ease. And gradually, extend these wishes to all beings, including those you find challenging.
Next, we'll engage in a body scan meditation. Bring your awareness to your toes. Notice any sensations without judgment. Are they tense, relaxed, warm, or cool? Simply observe. Move your attention up your body, through your feet, ankles, calves, and so on, all the way to the top of your head.
If you encounter any areas of discomfort or tension, acknowledge them with compassion. There's no need to change anything. Simply accept the sensations as they are. Remember, this is about body acceptance, not perfection.
Our next focus is on embracing imperfection. Many of us struggle with perfectionism and self-criticism. Let's recognize that imperfection is a part of the human experience. Think of the seasons, the tides, everything in nature ebbs and flows. Life's challenges are no different.
Celebrate your resilience. You've overcome challenges in the past, and you'll continue to do so. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend facing a similar situation.
For those experiencing depression, welcome, everyone, to today's meditation session. We'll focus on anchoring ourselves to the present moment by engaging with our immediate surroundings. This is particularly helpful if you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or even a bit disconnected.
That's right. We'll also address those intrusive thoughts that can often derail our peace of mind. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate them, but to acknowledge them without letting them control us.
Let's start by finding a comfortable position. You can sit, stand, or lie down, whatever feels best for you right now. Close your eyes gently, or if that feels uncomfortable, simply soften your gaze.
Now take a deep breath in and slowly release it. Feel your body relaxing a little more with each exhale. We'll begin by connecting with our physical sensations. Let's try the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Speaker 1, do you want to start?
Sure. Let's start with what we see. Take a moment to notice 5 things you can see around you. Really observe them. Acknowledge the color, the shape, the size. Perhaps it's the pattern on your rug, the texture of your wall, or the way light falls on a nearby object. Just notice.
Now, shift your attention to touch. What are 4 things you can feel? Perhaps the fabric of your clothes against your skin, the chair beneath you, the air on your face. Focus on the sensation. Is it soft, rough, warm, cool?
Moving on, let's listen. What are 3 things you can hear? It could be the hum of your refrigerator, the sound of traffic outside, or the gentle rustling of leaves. Simply acknowledge the sounds without judgment.
Next, bring your awareness to smell. What are 2 things you can smell? Maybe it's the scent of your coffee, the fragrance of a flower, or even just the subtle scent of the air. Notice what you notice.
Finally, let's focus on taste. What is 1 thing you can taste? Perhaps it's the lingering taste of your last meal, the taste of your saliva, or even just the awareness of your tongue in your mouth. Bring your full attention to that single taste.
Excellent. Now, let's shift our focus to those intrusive thoughts. As you're sitting here, thoughts may drift into your mind. That's perfectly normal. The key is not to fight them, but to simply acknowledge them and let them pass. Imagine they are clouds floating across the sky.
That's a great image. See each thought as a cloud. Notice its shape, its size, its color, but don't try to hold on to it. Just let it drift on by. Remember, thoughts are not facts. They're simply mental events that come and go.
And just like clouds, thoughts are impermanent. They will eventually dissipate. By practicing this awareness, you're cultivating a sense of control over your actions. You're choosing how to respond, rather than being controlled by your thoughts.
Let's finish with a majestic mountain visualization. Imagine yourself as a tall... Hello everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. We're going to explore some powerful mindfulness techniques that can help manage general anxiety. Let's dive right in, shall we?
Absolutely. First, let's talk about cultivating self-compassion. It's a cornerstone of emotional well-being. A great technique is to extend feelings of loving kindness. Start with yourself, then to loved ones, neutral people, difficult individuals, and finally, all beings. It's incredibly powerful for reducing negativity.
That's beautiful. Building on that, acknowledge your past mistakes without self-judgment. Focus on what you learned and extend compassion to your past self. This can really help break those cycles of guilt and shame that feed anxiety.
Exactly. And recognize that imperfection is inherent to the human experience. Embrace your flaws and appreciate your strengths. This reduces self-criticism and promotes self-acceptance, which are vital for managing anxiety.
And when you're feeling overwhelmed, gently acknowledge your suffering. Offer yourself kindness and understanding, and remind yourself that you are not alone in this. This is a quick and effective way to manage difficult emotions in the moment.
Now let's shift gears and talk about managing negative thoughts. One effective technique is to visualize your negative thoughts as clouds drifting by. Observe them without engaging, letting them pass without judgment. This helps reduce rumination.
Another helpful method is to identify a negative thought, challenge its validity, and replace it with a more balanced and realistic thought. This develops cognitive flexibility, which is essential for breaking free from anxiety's grip.
Right. You can also observe your thoughts and feelings as a neutral observer, without identifying with them. This creates distance from negative thought patterns and gives you more control.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's meditation session, focused on anxiety relief and mental well-being. I'm your guide, and I'm thrilled to have you join us.
And I'm here to co-guide you through this process. Remember, these are suggestions, and it's crucial for individuals struggling with mental health to work with a qualified mental health professional. Meditation is a tool, not a replacement for professional help. Always seek appropriate treatment for diagnosed conditions.
Absolutely. So, let's begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes gently, if that feels right for you.
Today, we will explore several meditation techniques. First, we'll focus on the breath. Simply bring your awareness to the sensation of breath entering and leaving your body.
Notice the rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. There's no need to change your breathing. just observe it. When the mind wanders, and it will gently guide it back to the breath without judgment.
Perfect. Now let's move to a visualization. Imagine a warm, golden light filling your chest. Allow this light to expand, encompassing your entire body and radiating outwards.
Feel the sensation of openness and ease. Embrace this feeling, letting it soothe any tension or anxiety you may be holding.
Next, let's address those worries. Imagine your worries as leaves on a tree. Observe them without judgment. Acknowledge them.
Then, visualize a gentle wind blowing the leaves away, carrying your anxieties into the distance. See them fade from view, losing their power over you.
Now, let's ground ourselves in the present. Slowly bring your awareness to each of your 5 senses. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch,
3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This brings you into the present moment, away from anxious thoughts about the future.
Finally, let's practice self-compassion. Acknowledge the imperfections in yourself and your life. We all have them.
Observe them as they are, allowing them to naturally dissipate. Remember, self-compassion is key to mental well-being.
As we come to the end of the session, take a few deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes. When you're ready, gently open your eyes.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope these techniques provide you with some relief and a greater sense of calm. Remember to practice regularly and seek professional help when needed. Take care. Hello, and welcome to today's meditation session. We'll be focusing on cultivating self-acceptance and inner peace. It's about finding comfort and strength within ourselves, especially during challenging times.
That's right. Often, we strive for ideals that are simply unattainable, leading to self-criticism and dissatisfaction. Today, we'll explore practices that promote self-compassion and a more gentle approach to ourselves.
Let's begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Gently close your eyes if it feels right for you, or simply soften your gaze.
Now, let's practice loving kindness towards ourselves. Acknowledge any suffering you may be experiencing and offer yourself words of comfort. You might repeat phrases like, "May I be kind to myself," "May I be peaceful," "May I be happy."
These phrases can be incredibly beneficial, especially when self-criticism or negative self-talk arises. Allow the words to resonate within you, offering yourself the compassion you deserve.
Next, let's shift our focus to gratitude. Think about things you are grateful for, no matter how small. It could be a specific event, a person in your life, or even something as simple as the feeling of sunshine on your skin.
This practice helps shift our focus from negativity to positivity, allowing us to appreciate the good things that are present in our lives.
Now, slowly bring your awareness to different parts of your body. Notice any sensations without judgment. Simply acknowledge the physical sensations without assigning negative meaning to them.
This practice connects mind and body, combating feelings of numbness or disconnection. It allows us to become more present in our physical experience.
Imagine a source of inner strength or resilience within you. This could be a symbol, a person, or an image that represents strength and hope. Connect with this inner resource and draw strength from it.
This visualization can boost self-esteem and resilience, reminding us of our inner capacity to overcome challenges.
Recall a past experience that brought you joy or happiness. Relive the experience in your mind, paying attention to the details and emotions associated with it.
Evoking positive emotions counteracts negative thought patterns and reminds us of moments of joy and fulfillment.
Finally, create a mental image of a safe and peaceful place. Engage all your senses to make it as vivid as possible. Whenever you feel anxious or overwhelmed, return to this safe place in your mind.
This practice provides a sense of security and control, offering a refuge during difficult times.
Remember, these meditations are tools to support your well-being and should be used in conjunction with professional therapy if needed. They are not a replacement for professional treatment.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope this meditation has provided you with a sense of self-acceptance and inner peace. carry this feeling with you throughout your day. Welcome everyone to today's episode focusing on trauma-informed meditation. We'll be exploring techniques to help ground yourself and manage overwhelming emotions.
It's important to remember that trauma affects everyone differently, so we encourage you to listen with self-compassion and adapt these practices to your own needs.
Our first technique centers on your breath. When flashbacks or intrusive thoughts arise, focus on your breath as an anchor. Notice the sensation of each inhale and exhale.
There's no need to judge or change your breath. Simply observe it, allowing yourself to be present with the physical sensation. This can be a powerful tool for grounding in the present moment.
Next, we'll explore progressive muscle relaxation. This involves systematically tensing and releasing different muscle groups in your body.
Start with your toes, tensing them for a few seconds, then slowly releasing. Work your way up your body, tensing and releasing your calves, thighs, abdomen, chest, arms, and face. This can help reduce the physical tension associated with trauma.
These techniques can be incredibly beneficial, but we want to emphasize a crucial point. If you have PTSD or a history of trauma, it's essential to consult a mental health professional before incorporating these practices.
A therapist can help you determine if these techniques are appropriate for you and guide you in using them safely and effectively.
When starting out, begin with shorter meditations, maybe just 5 to 10 minutes. As you become more comfortable, you can gradually increase the duration.
Meditation is a skill that takes practice. Don't get discouraged if your mind wanders. It's perfectly normal. Simply gently guide your attention back to your breath or the muscle group you're focusing on.
Remember, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. You can sit, lie down, or even walk. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed.
Ultimately, the best meditation practice is one that resonates with you. Experiment with different techniques and find what helps you cultivate inner peace and well-being.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope these techniques provide you with valuable tools for managing trauma-related symptoms and promoting overall well-being.
And remember, be kind to yourself on this journey. Healing takes time, and every small step forward is a victory.